the lookbook for Louis Vuitton 2025 Takashi Murakami Cerises's collection, or the Cherry collection, just dropped. My client advisor sent it to me like a week ago, you guys. I just haven't been able to get around to filming this video. Now, I do have the entire lookbook. I have a lot of thoughts. There are a lot of random items, a lot of pieces, actually, the highest number of pieces. This third chapter, or the drop, has more pieces than the multicolor collection or the cherry blossom collection. So that was a bit of a surprise to me, because I expected the multicolor to be the biggest collection, and then maybe the cherry blossoms, and then for Cerises's, for the cherries, to be smaller. But this has a lot of pieces and a lot of random items. I think Louis Vuitton missed the mark on some items that they didn't release with the Cerises's collection. So I have a lot to say. I have a lot to share. I'm not gonna just show you the pictures and be like, okay, it's this, and this. I actually am going to dissect everything and share with you some intel. All right, let's jump right in. Welcome back to another fabulous luxury fashion video, okay? I have got the lookbook right here. My lovely sales associate or client advisor sent me the entire lookbook for the Takashi Murakami Cerises's collection. Now, this is the third chapter of the 2025 20th anniversary Takashi Murakami release. As we know, in January we had the multicolor collection, and then of course the cherry blossoms that released in March, and now we have in May, coming out in May, the Cerises's collection, the third and final chapter of the Takashi Murakami release. It's supposed to be launching officially on May 22nd, but pre-ordering should be open on the 15th of May or around that time. Don't quote me on this. This is just intel that I received. I don't know for a fact if it is, but I'm pretty sure the launch date is pretty set. But as far as the pre-order date, I'm not quite certain that in fact it will be the 15th, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so let me go through these items. I'm gonna use my phone to look at the items, and I'm gonna share my thoughts with you. I'm actually going to go in the order of interest here. I think like the most desirable pieces I'm gonna talk about first. I'm gonna give you the prices, the style numbers, and all of that. I will put obviously a picture either on the side here or on the entire screen here. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I am a cherry nut, okay? I mean, as you guys see, I'm wearing my cherry earrings in this video. I actually bought a bunch of gorgeous cherry print outfits to go with my cherry collection that I'm about to order from, okay? I know you guys are thinking, how do I style these Cerises's bags? I mean, it's cherry print. How do I style it? I'm going to do an entire like fashion show, mud shots of how to style the bags when they do come out and when I receive them. I had recently foot surgery, as you guys know, so I can't do anything like stylish because I have a foot that's in a cast. When the boot comes off in about a month, I will be able to wear shoes again, and I'll do like fashion videos styling my Takashi Murakami multicolor bags, the Cerises's bags, etc., etc. Some people will think, okay, you know, you have to wear solid dresses for the Cerises's. That's all you can wear. Not really, you guys. Personally, I would style them with either like a red dress like this, something solid red, solid whites, like dresses or tops, jeans and a white t-shirt, however it is, and wearing cherry jewelry, or I would actually style it with, guess what, cherry print outfits. And I just bought a bunch of clothes from Abercrombie and Fitch, from Zara, all these places that had amazing cherry print outfits. I will list and link all that down in the description box for you where to get it. I'll be looking cute. Like, there may be people who say, oh, this is too juvenile for me, or it's too cutesy. Well, each to your own, but I'll be looking super cute, wearing my cherry stuff, looking adorable. Personally, I do not think the Cerisses collection look juvenile. Far from it. I think it looks absolutely adorable. It's youthful, yes, but grown women would look fantastic in it. I am gonna start with a couple of the most exciting stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start with the brown monogram items first, okay? So we have the Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami Speedy Bandolier 20 in this collection, and we have the large cherry print on this. This is obviously brown monogram, you know, the signature brown monogram with cherries on top. Personally, I think this looks adorable with these larger cherries, and I have to say, I think the majority is with me. Comparatively speaking to the other cherry releases from years ago, this collection is by far the best in terms of the print. And you can have a difference of opinion. I'm not saying everybody has to agree with me, but I think the two cherries together instead of the single cherries, in my opinion, look much more cute. Much more cute. The two cherries together, it's a lot more delicious, a lot more good looking, you guys, period, than the one cherry. I mean, that's just what I think, and I think the majority of you will agree with me. So this Speedy Bandolier 20 is adorable with the larger cherries, of course, the two cherries together, and it comes with the vachetta handle, the clochette, and all of that. Instead of that, the strap that is not vachetta leather that Speedy 20s usually come with, this actually comes with vachetta leather strap. So that is really good. I am almost tempted to buy this just for that, because if I purchase any other Speedy 20s in the future, I will have this vachetta strap. Not that I can't purchase it on the side, you know what I mean. I like this look with this monogram print and the vachetta leather. I think it's adorable. And then of course PD20, the zipper goes not all the way, a little bit down on the side so that you can open it easier. I forgot to give you the price of the Speedy Bandolier 20. It's gonna be $2,870, okay? This is one that I'm seriously considering, but there is something else that I want even more than this. I will get to that. I'll tell you at the end all the pieces I let my client advisor know that I want. Pre-orders have not opened. Like I said, it may not open until May 15th, but I still let her know what items I wanted. We also have a nano Alma here that is so adorable. I am not into nano items only because I just am that person who carries everything in the kitchen sink, you guys, and like a bag the size of this does not serve me anyway. I'm not even sure, looking at this nano Alma, if even an iPhone will fit in here, and it is just totally unusable for me, bag this tiny. I felt the same way about the Nano Speedy that came out with the multicolor collection. That's the reason why I didn't get that one. By the way, you guys, I forgot to tell you. So I ordered, how many bags? 1, 2, 3 bags. Yeah, 3 bags, lots of silks and small leather goods from the multicolor collection. I did part 1 unboxing my Takashi Murakami black multicolor East-West. I'll put a picture of it here and link it down below. And then I did part 2 unboxing some small leather goods and some silks that I had ordered, then I received. I will put a picture of it here, link it down below. Now I'm waiting for another couple of pieces of silk and my last bag in white multicolor to arrive. The silks arrived, I got the notification, I'm still waiting for that bag. As soon as it gets here, I'm gonna do part 3, okay, you guys? So stay tuned. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. Okay, back to the Nano Alma here. It has the vachetta bottom and then, you know, vachetta handles. Again, you know, it's all adorable and all. It's just the 2 cherries, only 1 pair of cherries on the bag, which I think is perfect for this size of bag. Larger cherries, actually they're pretty large cherries. The Nano Alma is $2,300, even pretty steep for a small bag, and all of the prices within this collection are pretty steep. And they just did a price hike again. I believe it's like a 10%, I want to say, small price hike. They're more expensive than even the cherry blossoms and the multicolor collection. I think I'll talk about it here when I get to certain items so I can show you the difference. There's a tiny hike in price. They just did the price increases. All the brands, I think, you know, Chanel is doing a price hike here soon too. I hear 10%. Then we have the Lisa wallet. And that is, again, the 2 giant cherries that are so cute, adorable. I want this. This is another item that I'm going to secure. I let my client advisor know that I want this item for sure. The Lisa wallet is a pretty versatile, nice item to have from this collection. It's absolutely adorable. This is obviously in the brown monogram, and the price is $785. Again, price has gone up a little bit, okay? A little bit. And then we have a mini bum bag. It is cute. It's a cute one with the, again, 2 giant cherries, brown monogram with vachetta leather straps. This one looks actually pretty adorable. I'm not one for bum bags. I never really liked them. It's just not my style. Doesn't mean it doesn't look good on other people. This one is $2,300. Ouch, for a bum bag. That's pretty steep. Then we have the Keepall Bandolier 45. This is gorgeous. I'm looking at this comparatively speaking to the previous Cerises's collections. Again, I love the larger double cherries, cherry print in this collection. This looks a lot better than the single cherry print. I know there are some diehard lovers of the single cherry print. I'm not gonna offend you guys, but I think aesthetically, this looks better. This looks better. It looks really juicy. The cherries look plump, and it gives you like that, almost like this slightly, I don't know, sexy look. Like, I love the cherry print because the cherries, like that red round cherries, have like this, like something very sexy about them, okay? So I definitely like this print better. The cherries are bigger, which I think is an improvement, and it's the double cherries. Now this bandolier, this one also vachetta straps. I'm not on the market for a Keepall. I would never use it, especially in a special print like this. Maybe multicolor, but still not really. This one is $4,900. Again, you can see the style numbers on the pictures that I put up here on the screen. We have a Horizon 55, a suitcase here that is, again, nice, larger, double cherries, juicier looking cherries. This suitcases, I really think suitcases from Louis Vuitton is a bad investment, personal opinion. I mean, they get banged up pretty bad in international travel, especially even if you travel domestically. Have you seen how they handle bags? I mean, suitcases, I've seen it. They just don't care. They just throw them like it's nothing because it doesn't matter to them. I don't need to buy Louis Vuitton suitcases and have it banged up the next day. So suitcases, in my opinion, isn't something that I consider a worthwhile investment, okay? But those of you who doesn't mind, it's adorable, good looking. It is $5,050. Oh, now here's another item I might get my hands on. This is the cosmetic pouch PM. It looks gorgeous, the same size as the multicolor. And again, the single pair of larger cherries really make it look adorable, like juicy, delicious, sexy, all of those things in one. brown monogram canvas, obviously. And this one goes for $1,000 even. Now here's in the multicolor collection, this cosmetic pouch was 880 something, I want to say. I'll put the price here. But now with this collection, it's 1,000. It's 1,000. I heard that the Cerises's, the third release or the third chapter of the Takashi Murakami, which is Cerises's collection right here, was gonna be more expensive, and it is, okay? The side trunk looks absolutely gorgeous. I really like this one. It is that slightly slouchy side trunk that, you know, has the faux hard corners with the gold corners and everything. It looks good, but it's not for me. I don't really love the side trunk slouch. I know everybody loves the side trunk slouch. It's just not for me. Though side trunk is a special type of bag, not everyday workhorse bag. Still, if I'm gonna get a side trunk, I want that canvas regular monogram that tells the history of Louis Vuitton, the trunks especially. So I wouldn't buy a special print. Even the multicolor, I didn't love the side trunk, especially because the vachetta on the trim, the border of it was like white instead of the vachetta in the usual color. Didn't love that. But anyway, but this is good. This is not white. It's of course the right kind of vachetta leather around and all that. Love the four gold corners and all that, but just not in the cherry print. Personally, not for me. Then we have the Neverfull MM. So this again is prettier, better looking than the others I have seen before. This is actually really nice looking. I'm almost tempted to get this one, but a Neverfull, in my opinion, needs to be a little bit more versatile, something you can carry all the time without having to style it a certain way. I wouldn't go for the Neverfull in the Cerises's print, because I think special prints like Cerises's, it needs to be on smaller bags. You don't want special prints like this on workhorse bags, in my opinion, which is how I view the Neverfull. It's a workhorse bag. It's an everyday bag. Throw everything in the kitchen sink bag. I don't want a special print on this type of bag. I like to buy them in like either black empreinte or camel empreinte leather or the brown monogram, or you know, something more versatile, if you understand what I mean. So in my personal opinion, again, it's up to personal needs, preferences. It's up to your personal preferences, you know, depends on personal taste and all that. But in my personal opinion, I wouldn't go for a special print like this on a workhorse everyday bag. I believe the inside is the rose ballerine color on the inside. I really wish they had done red interior personally on the inside, but I will say most of these other bags, the brown monogram with the cherries on them, the interior is red, like I said before. This Beaded 20 has red interior, by the way. It's in the inside is red. It's gorgeous. I love that they made the inside red because it's absolutely good looking. It's absolutely perfect together with the brown monogram with the cherries on the outside. I think it's a great look, and as I understand it, this red interior will not bleed. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be in rose ballerine, the inside of the Neverfull. It is $3,300 even in dollars. This is US dollars, by the way. And then you have the vachetta trim, vachetta straps and all that, the usual. It's a beautiful bag, but personally not for me for the reasons I mentioned. Then we have this cube coin purse. So it's in this see-through, it's brown monogram, but it's this PVC kind of plastic see-through material. It's this sort of transparent vinyl acetate type of material. It's kind of similar to the sac amber and the Neo Cabas, you know, like, so yeah, sort of like that. The reason why I go for Louis Vuitton is, you know, the entire history of Louis Vuitton, it's a heritage brand. Like the fact that, you know, Louis Vuitton walked 250 some miles from his village to Paris, France, and he started his brand making trunks, and you know, he used the canvas material to keep from like tearing and keep people from being able to get inside and all that. There's a whole history behind it. So that's the reason why I would go for Louis Vuitton monogram personally. And the fact that it comes in PVC, not canvas, I'm not interested in that. And then we have the very super expensive trunk here, like a big trunk. It's the Courier Lezine. It is $53,000. It's a giant trunk. If you are on the market for something like that, great. I am not, you know, again, not a useful item for me personally, and I'm not dropping that kind of money on that. And then we have the On The Go GM, and now this is interesting. I'm surprised that they did this type of On The Go GM in this PVC material. There again, this is that see-through PVC material, kind of like, you know, plastic looking. It's see-through. It's kind of cute because it's see-through, but again, it's brown monogram, by the way. But again, for several reasons, I go for Louis Vuitton because of that heritage, that history, the heritage behind the whole canvas idea, yada yada. And if I'm gonna get something, it better be empreinte leather or canvas. Okay, so this ain't one of them that I'm gonna drop that kind of money on, especially $4,100, like $4,100. No way I'm dropping that kind of money on PVC plastic. No thanks. It's a look, it's see-through. A lot of people are saying that this would make for a good beach bag, although beach breeze, the salty water breeze and the vachetta leather, not so much. I wouldn't take it to the beach, let's put it that way, okay? So no, this is not an item that I'm interested either. Then we have the brown monogram canvas sunglasses pouch. This has 2 pairs of the large duo cherries. It looks like the interior will be red. That's what it's hard to say, but it's $775. Yikes. Again, increased price, as you can see, compared to the multicolor collection. And then we have another trunk. It's the mini square trunk. This one looks really cute. If I was to get any of the trunks, this would be it. It's adorable with the hard corners, the trunk corners, and you know, the gold hardware there. It's absolutely beautiful with the top pedal. This has a strap, it's just the top handle. And then we have the coffret accessoire, which has really large cherries, and then it looks absolutely adorable. If you want to have a whole motif going on in your house, like in a corner, your Takashi Murakami collection, and you can store things in this adorable trunks. I mean, if that's your thing, yes, that's great, but these are super expensive. And we have this LV mini mirror in brown monogram with 2 large cherries. Cute, but not something I'm gonna need. Then we have the brown monogram Cerises's notebooks. Again, you know, if you like to collect this type of items, you know, stationery from the multicolor collection and the Cerises's and the cherry blossoms or whatever, if that's your thing, that's great. But I am one who doesn't like stationery in this type of material. I don't really, you know, my stationery, I don't buy Louis Vuitton stationery. It's just not something I feel excited about, so I'm not gonna get this. I know some people love the passport covers in brown monogram. So yeah, I mean, if you love that sort of like stationery, passport covers, things like that, yeah, that's great. So they have all of that available with this collection. Like I said, it's a pretty huge, large collection, okay? And the passport cover, you know, again, with the 2 large cherries, I think I count 1, 2, 3, 2 full large cherries. duo cherries, and then I see like one of the two cherries on the sides like that. It is $555, which I think is more expensive, like I said, than the multicolor collection. Then we have the card holder. It is the magnetized card holder. The multicolor collection card holders, they're not magnetized. I'm not sure what this would stick to, or this is intended to stick to. Is there like metal inside the bags? I'm confused about the magnetized part of it, but it's a cute card holder. It's cute. But I'm going for the Lisa wallet, so I'm not getting this card holder. Oh, one last item. I almost missed this one. This is the toiletry pouch in the brown monogram. Again, with duo cherries all over. It's really, really cute. But again, it's too specialized for me. A toiletry pouch is something I would carry pretty much a lot of places, and I need it to be able to go with all kinds of bags. So I wouldn't personally purchase a toiletry pouch in this type of special Cerises's print. It would be either regular brown monogram or black or any other color empreinte leather. It's just not something I would do. But if you want to have a whole set of monogram canvas with cherries, yeah, here's one to match that set. This is $1,750. I think that is all for the brown monogram. And now for the best part, in my opinion, the white monogram canvas. Okay, you guys, now this is what I'm interested in the most. And here is the bag that I really, really want to get my hands on. It is the Alma BB in the white monogram with the usual vaqueta bottom and the vaqueta clochette, the top handles, and the adjustable strap. I think the strap is adjustable. It's kind of hard to say. But this white monogram looks fabulous, you guys. It's obviously white monogram canvas. I gotta say, I was kind of hoping when I saw the blurry previews of this collection when my sales associate sent them to me like months ago. I couldn't tell what it was, the white material was, but I was kind of hoping it would be white empreinte leather, which I was kind of hoping for. But then now that I see this white monogram canvas with the duo cherries on it, the cherries on this aren't that large, but they're in a cute size, okay? Again, I love the duo cherries. This looks gorgeous against the background of that white monogram. Absolutely adore this Alma BB. This is definitely what I'm aiming for. Really going to be gorgeous, styled with the new outfits that I ordered from ABERCOMBIE and FITCH, and then Zara, and all those places are now selling these gorgeous cherry print t-shirts, dresses, you name it. I will link all that down below as well if you guys want to know. And then we have this beautiful, beautiful slouchy new Speedy Soft Bandolier 30. So this is Speedy Soft 30. This one looks great. I think, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure of it, the previous Takashi Murakami Cerises's releases did not include the white monogram. This is very special to this 2025 release, and I think it's quite special because it will be very unique to this collection. And then also the duo cherries that are plumper and bigger. Very sexy if you ask me. This makes a girl look very cute and sexy, okay? So love the white monogram print with this Cerises's collection of the 2025 Takashi Murakami. All right, so this soft Speedy, the slouchy one, although people have been complaining the soft Speedy, the black multicolor that came out with the multicolor, really not slouching enough. You gotta give it time, you guys. It's only been what, like 2 months, 3 months, so I'm sure over time it'll start to slouch. Although I'm not a huge fan of slouch per se, only when it comes to certain bags. I'll be doing a video here soon about another brand, another item from another brand where I love the slouch, the soft look, but it just depends. All right, so what I was trying to say is that these Speedy 30 of the Cerises's release, the chapter 3, does not have the hard corners that the Black Multicolor Speedy Soft had. I think that is a better look. I think it's an opportunity missed here. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned some opportunities missed. This is one of them. This bag would have and could have looked much nicer had they put gold, nice trunk corners and made this have that trunk look. I think that is why the Black Multicolor didn't slouch as much, because the 4 hard corners, the beautiful silver corners of it gave it some structure. But you guys, that's just the trade-off you have to make to get that signature, you know, Louis Vuitton trunk look, which is what Louis Vuitton started with, like the trunks, right? So it really is a throwback to that. So I would have personally liked to see the gold corners on the Speedy Soft. It's a real missed opportunity, in my opinion. It's a missed opportunity, especially since the multicolor collection didn't include a Speedy Soft in white multicolor. It was the Speedy 25 that came out with the gold corners with the multicolor. So since this is the only white soft multicolor of this, all 3 chapters, this is an opportunity missed to not have those faux gold corners, the hardware. Anyway, that's just my opinion. This is $4,950. More expensive, like I said, than the multicolor, Black Multicolor Speedy Soft. Here's another opportunity missed. In my humble personal opinion, don't know what's happening with Louis Vuitton. I mean, they released a whole bunch of random stuff, which I haven't even talked about yet. There's a lot with this collection, you guys. This is gonna be a long video. So they decided to release a wallet on chain IV. This is a pochette IV, essentially. This is the pochette IV design in the white monogram. This does not look as good as if this had been a pochette accessoire. I think this was a real missed opportunity on Louis' part to have not made this white monogram cerise in a pochette accessoire. It would have been so darn adorable to have made a white monogram, especially since the Takashi Murakami Cerisses previously never included a white monogram with cherries. This is a real missed opportunity, real missed opportunity that they made this a pochette IV instead of they're calling it a wallet on chain IV. Calling it something slightly different, but it's essentially a pochette IV. Imagine a pochette accessoire completely in white monogram with 2 giant duo cherries on the corner. Just like the previous Cerisses collection included a brown monogram pochette accessoire with just cherry on the corner, just one set. It would have, I think it was 1 cherry, yeah. It would have looked, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. That would have been something I would have jumped on with all my paws. Okay, so this is a real missed opportunity, in my opinion. This pochette IV does not look as good in this white multicolor Cerisses print, unfortunately. And yes, this does include a gold chain, which is nice. I'm glad at least they did that. This pochette IV has a gold chain in addition to the shoulder strap. I think it's adjustable or may not be adjustable. Doesn't look like it's adjustable. I take it back. Okay. And then, yes, there is a big wallet, a white. I like this item. Imagine this wallet kind of like as this is what I'm suggesting. This white monogram wallet. This is the Sippy wallet, which is the full-size wallet. Imagine, this is what I'm asking you to imagine in a pochette accessoire. Same way like this, all white monogram with 2 giant cherries on the corner. It would have been absolutely gorgeous. Or even you could do it like they did it with the pochette IV here, several duo cherries all over. I don't care how. They missed an opportunity not doing a pochette accessoire. That's something I would have definitely gotten my hands on. Then we have one more white monogram canvas piece here. It is the pochette métisse in the east-west shape. Now, usually pochette métisse is pochette métisse. It's more square looking than rectangular looking. But this is the east-west design. In this year, east-west style of bags has been on trend. As you know, with the multicolor release, the first release, you had that beautiful black multicolor east-west, which is the first item I bought from the Takashi Murakami collection. Absolutely beautiful. I've used it now already so much, gotten so many compliments. It's absolutely adorable. True story, I went to the Chanel boutique with my black multicolor east-west and my little the Victorine matching multicolor wallet, and they couldn't help, even inside Chanel, where they're not supposed to be talking about or admiring other types of brands bags, they couldn't help it. Like the regional director or somebody visiting, and she came running and be like, oh my god, that is so adorable, oh my god, like, and my Chanel sales associate too, gotten compliments at restaurants, name it. That bag, in my opinion, the black multicolor east-west, is the best bag in every way from the multicolor release this year, 2025. It was a real opportunity missed for most people. It kind of flew under the radar because everybody was paying attention to the white multicolor, because that was like the whole nostalgia thing from, you know, the Y2K era. That's what like Paris Hilton, Jessica Simpson, all those celebrities carried. So they totally, like, people are very impressionable, so like they only look to celebrities and stuff. Like the black east-west didn't exist back then. Believe me, if it had been released back 20 years ago, all the celebrities would be carrying the black multicolor east-west. Now the pochette métisse east-west, I kind of went down a rabbit hole there, didn't I? Yes, so this east-west style of pochette métisse is actually really cute. In my opinion, the rectangular shape suits the pochette métisse more than the square-looking pochette métisse. This is a good decision they made here. However, I'm not really sure if should this have been in not monogram but empreinte leather maybe. Maybe that is an opportunity missed. What if this was in empreinte leather with somehow cherries on it? That might have been something. White empreinte leather, imagine, with cherries on it, with this east-west pochette métisse. I think that's another opportunity missed. But anyway, this has the top handle there. It looks like vachetta leather, and then we have the strap, adjustable strap that is vachetta leather, and then we have the gold hardware on the front, the typical pochette métisse gold hardware. Pochette métisse east-west is $3,500 even. Then moving on to the Capucines. We have a small Capucines, a wallet, a tiny wallet they're calling it. So now here's an opportunity. If you are one of them who thinks, oh gosh, I wish it wasn't in white monogram, I wish it was just white leather with cherries on it. Well, here's your opportunity here with the Capucines. So here's the mini or tiny Capucines wallet. It's leather, obviously. Capucines tend to be leather. Leather, no monogram, obviously. It's not canvas, it's leather. If you're one of those people who think, oh gosh, you know, I wish they had made the white not monogram canvas, but rather leather, here's your opportunity. So this is Capucines come in leather. So here's the white leather with cherries on. There are 2 sets of duo cherries here on this tiny wallet, the white leather wallet. The last Capucines wallet I see here, that was the white wallet I just talked about. There's also a black compact wallet, Capucines wallet, plain black with cherry on it, but not cherry print on it, but rather on the LV logo, the metal cherries on it. It's $1,500. No, not my cup of tea. And here's our first exotic in the Capucines line. This looks like it's crocodile. This is the Capucines mini in crocodile, real exotic, with cherries on it, although these cherries look like it's a different print. Somehow it almost looks like it's some kind of jeweled cherries, the duo cherries that are on this exotic here. I'm not in general interested in Capucines. It's just not a style that I gravitate towards. It doesn't catch my eyes, and definitely not exotics. $33,500, yikes. Okay, so not really my thing. Then we have the Twist PM, which is also leather, just plain white leather and with cherries. There are about 4 sets of duo cherries on here with a nice gold chain dangling down with a shoulder straps and a top handle. Now the top handle seems like it can be on your shoulder as well. This is $5,300. Not interested, but if you want not the white monogram canvas but leather, this is a really good option for you. Then we have the completely red Capucines BB. This is just a red Capucines, which you can get outside this collection too. This to me is a silly thing to do just for the one pair of cherries on the logo on the front. It's not worth the Capucines price. This is $7,450. You may as well just get a regular Capucines, which is probably slightly cheaper. And then we have this plain black leather Capucines. It's $8,050. And this is a ripoff in my opinion, you guys. I mean, you may as well just get a regular black leather Capucines bag and put a cherry charm on it, like the cherry chain, which are available, by the way. I'll get to that here in a minute when I get to accessories. Why should you pay special Cerises's price for this Capucines? The only cherry thing about this is the fact that it has a cherry charm, bag charm on it, like the bag chain on it. That is it. It's totally pointless in my opinion. And the last Capucines item here that I see is this in rattan. It's a rattan bag, and I thought at first it was raffia. It's rattan, and it is with the denim flap and then leather top handle. I don't see a shoulder strap, and this is $6,750. Nah. No. Oh, actually, it's not the last Capucines. Here we have another exotic Capucines here. This is Capucines Mini Dance Coffret. This looks like it's several kinds of exotic, actually. It's kind of like a tannish color with some white. Looks like there's snake or python in here. And it looks like either croc, snake, and python or something. So there's a bunch of exotics. And the cherries on them are like some kind of metal cherries. I don't know, it looks kind of weird to me. For $48,000. Nah, not a good investment, not a smart investment, sorry. Oh, actually, you guys, so there's a black Capucines here. It looks an exotic Capucine. So I talked about the other black Capucines just now, plain black Capucines with the chain. That's just the cherry chain, bag charm, whatever. Totally not worth it to buy it from a special cherry collection. You may as well just buy the black Capucines. Same here with this exotic Capucines here. It looks like there's a black ostrich Capucines here. This is called Capucines Mini in ostrich. It's $14,500. Yikes. So yeah, it's ostrich with leather top handle. Again, the only thing Cerises's about it is the fact that it has the LV logo in red, and then it has the charm chain, cherry charm chain. I don't know, if it's slightly cheaper to get this exotic in a not Cerises's collection, you may as well. No point, it doesn't make any sense. Then we move on to the denim. Okay, so it's kind of cute, but I don't really know how I feel about the denim with the cherry print on it, you guys. Personally, it's not my cup of tea, but it does look cute. Denim period isn't my cup of tea. Like with Louis Vuitton, I want to focus on the leathers and the monogram canvas, which is what Louis Vuitton's known for. I wouldn't waste my time with denim with Louis Vuitton, okay? Personal opinion. And this is expensive because this first bag here is a Speedy Soft 30 in denim. It's $11,100. I was like, what? It's denim. Why is it that expensive? Then I realized it's actually the handle. The top handle looks like it's croc. The top panel looks like it's croc, and the shoulder strap also looks like croc. I at first thought maybe it was python or snake or something, but I think it is croc. So it's an exotic. It has exotic pieces on it, which is why it's mixing exotics with denim. What? It's like a mullet. The 80s mullet, like business on the front and party on the back. It doesn't make sense to me, I'm sorry. Then we have the bandolier 45 Keepall bandolier 45 in denim with vachetta leather straps, top handle and the shoulder strap and everything. Not my cup of tea. It's $6,150 for denim. No thanks. Then we have the Sunset. Now this, I believe, is a re-edition or redesign. They're calling it Sunset now with the gold hardware, with the vachetta shoulder strap. I don't think it's adjustable. So they're calling it Sunset. It's $35.50. No, not worth it to me. No, unless it's canvas or leather or something, not really my thing. Then we have the Venice NM, the little backpack looking thing with gold hardware. It's $4,350. Again, to me, denim in this special kind of release, Cerise print is silly. Personally, not my thing. And then we have the denim key pouch. It's $650 with two big cherries. Denim, you know, if you were into denim, yes, but no for me. And then we have the zippy wallet, the full-size wallet in denim as well. It's $1,120. And then we have the bucket hat in denim Cerise, $1,030. Nobody looks good in bucket hats. You guys know my thing. It's kind of cutesy depending on what the material is. Definitely not denim. And then we have the denim micro speedy Cerise bag charm. Waste of time and money and energy if you ask me. Then we have pochette accessoire in denim. Okay, oh my God, what a missed opportunity. They should have made this pochette accessoire white monogram since it was not done before. Really missed an opportunity here. That's fine to have it in denim too, but it should have been done in white monogram with the cherries on it, just like this. So they have chosen to do multiple duo cherries all over, but I think it would have been even cuter if it was white monogram with, of course, the vachetta trim and everything, the studs and all that, with a pair of big two cherries in the corner. Whatever. And then we have the cosmetic pouch GM, the large cosmetic pouch in denim. Again, missed opportunity. This should have been done in either, I think it should have been done in brown monogram. Honestly, would have been more useful to people. This is $2,430, very random price. Then the last denim piece here that I see for in terms of bags and small other items. This is the Capucines PM. I don't even know how this is a Capucines. It's a little cushiony, but whatever. Again, it has a gold chain, kind of like what you get with the pochette accessoire, and then the, you know, vachetta shoulder strap. This is $4,950. No, useless and silly to me. Another denim item here is the Neverfull Inside Out BB. This is with the vachetta leather red trim, this time on the denim with the Cerise print. I do like the red trim instead of the vachetta in the regular tannish color or beige. It does complement better, I should say, but it's not versatile enough in my opinion to have a Neverfull in this type of special print. Then we're gonna move on to ready to wear. Now this is a new category for Takashi Murakami. I don't think I've ever seen ready to wear released unless I missed it. So there's ready to wear with this collection. So there is a cute little two sets of bikinis. And there's the brown monogram with cherries on it, and the top part of the bikini top is $7.95 and the bikini bottom is $7.95 also, brown monogram. And then you get the white monogram set, same price, $7.95 for the top and the bottom each, with the white monogram with the cherries on it. If that's your thing, it's kind of cute, but not really for me, guys. There's also a one piece in white monogram with cherries on it, the door cherries all over. That's what is on all the ready to wear. And this one is $1,020. And then we have something interesting here that I might be getting. There is also t-shirts. So there's the brown monogram and white monogram t-shirts with door cherries in smaller door cherries printed all over with the little gold chain going right there at the neckline. This is $1,160 each of them. Brown and the white each is $1,160. So yeah, I might get it in white monogram. I'm thinking about getting that in white monogram. Then we are moving on to a ridiculous kind of category, but it's kind of cute though. So we have homeware, like we have China, cherry China. Okay, we have the Louis Vuitton Takashi Murakami white monogram with cherry print on it. Mugs, it's $215 for a mug. And then we have a set of two here, coffee cups, 2 coffee cups for the price $485. Again, white monogram with 1 pair of duo cherries. And then we have plates here, dessert plates. Set of 2 is $345 in the Cerisses. I'm almost tempted to get these actually. If I get anything, it would be the teacups. So we also have the teacups here. Set of 2 teacups for $545. So if I get anything, it would be the teacup. I can't find the teapot here, you guys. There's also a teapot as well, by the way, in white monogram. And here we are now venturing into the ridiculous. Here we have a bike with red, and the bars, the only 2 things that is Cerisses. It's brown monogram with red duo cherries on the bars. I don't see the point of this. Really don't see a point to this whatsoever. I will get to the silks here in a minute, but let's talk about the accessories. So we have cute pair of cerise earrings with the little smiley face, $720. I have loads of beautiful cherry earrings, not this one, these ones, but I have Coach cherry jewelry that I got with the Coach cherry collection that was released. By the way, this directly competes with the Coach cherry collection, which is absolutely gorgeous. I bought many pieces from that collection. If you missed that video, check it out. I put a picture up here and link it down below. That came out with really cute jewelry. I bought all of them pretty much. So this is kind of like meh. Then we have a cerise necklace. This one I'm kind of interested in. It's $960. It's double chains with the LV logo and whatnot with 3 pairs of duo cherries. It's kind of cute. Not the earrings though, they kind of look not as good as the other cherry jewelry I have. Then we have a cerise bracelet, which is $670 with 1 pair of duo cherries and the little LV charms and whatnot. And then we have a hair accessory here. It's the cerise hair cubes. That was like an 80s thing, wasn't it? Like early 90s, the hair cubes thing. Well, we have a scrunchie too. Denim cerise scrunchie for the hair here, which is $355. Ridiculous price if you ask me. Then we have the bag charm, cerise bag chain. This is one that I might consider for my Alma BB, my Cerisses Alma BB. This is $760, more expensive than the other collections, the part 1 and part 2. This is with 1 pair of duo cherries with the 1 LV charm in the middle with 2 D-rings. And then we have the cerise bag charm, just 1 pair of cherries hanging down. That might be something you want, but I already bought the Coach, really gorgeous, very hefty, beautiful cherry charm, so I'm not interested in that. Then we have the denim cerise phone holder here with the denims. The lanyard thing is denim, and then it has a pair of Cerisses charm hanging on the side. $610. The denim cerise Dragon. This is $640. None of them I'm interested in. Okay, you guys, and then from the bicycles to the lawn chairs. This is like basically a recliner beach chair looking thing here. It's $1,820. Why? It's in Denim Cerise print. All I have to ask is why? Why? I don't get it. And then we have the cherry fan in denim cherry print here. It's $545. This is mainly for the Asia market. I think it's very big there in Asia. Then we have a Cerise charm hat. This is in raffia with the cherry duo charm on the side. If you have the raffia bag from Louis Vuitton, then yeah, I guess it would go with that. Okay, then moving on to shoes. We have all kinds of shoes, man, oh man. We have the brown monogram pool pillow flat comfort mules here, $1,290. Mules are not my thing. I don't like it, that style of shoe, so not for me. Then we have the Bomdia flat comfort mules here. Again, it's not my thing. Mules are not my thing, you guys. Comfort mule comes in the brown and the white monogram, obviously. Then we have the Lily flat mule here that is in white. Looks like not white monogram though. It looks like just white leather with cherries on it. Then we have the Lagoon sneakers, $1,160. I already bought the sneakers from the Coach collection, which is white with a pair of cherries, which is really beautiful. I don't need to get another one. Then we have some weird looking heels here. The cherry mule with the heel being two cherries. The heel is very tiny. Not loving it. I prefer personally the previous Cerise collection heels. Those were gorgeous. This has like looks like raffia with a brown monogram bow with cherries on it. I don't know, it's kind of weird looking in my personal humble opinion. Lily mule in the denim version, same price I believe. And then we have ballet flats here. That is Romy flat ballerina. It's $1,190 in the denim. Oh, and then there's also a pair of Maya platform sandal. This might be one that I might be interested in. It's $1,410. And the same comes in the denim version, same price. I think that's it for shoes and all that, you guys, and the accessories. Then we're gonna move on to the silks, my favorite part. So we have the brown monogram square 90 here with loads of duo cherries all over it and with a cherry border like that. I love square 90 scarves because it's more versatile. You can do it in so many different ways in your hair. It is $520. The previous multicolor collection square 90 was $515, so it's gone up $5. Do you see the little price increase there? Then we have the brown monogram Cerise square 55, which is $255. It only has the cherries on the border like that, which is also nice. Then we have the white cherry square 90 scarf here. Definitely getting them. I'm getting the square 90 in brown and white monogram. I'm getting I'll get to that here in a minute. I'll tell you what else I'm getting. There's also a denim Cerise square 90. Looks like it's silk, although it's made to look like denim. The brown monogram Cerise bandeau. This is $245. I'm definitely getting that. And then the white version of it, the beautiful white monogram with the cherries, same price. Getting them. There's also a bandeau, denim bandeau that's silk. Then we have the silk scrunchies in brown and white monogram, each $425, or both of them. I think it's both. It's a set. Okay, so both of them is that price, so that's better. I forgot there's also a Cerise shawl, and it's $600 shawl, but I'm not getting the shawl. I'm getting the square 90 silk scarves in brown and white monogram. Also a denim shawl, same price. That's, you know, probably cotton, just the way the other one is. Is that all for silks? I think that's all the silks. Then we have socks. We have Cerise socks, $275. It's white monogram with the one pair of cute cherries. Beautiful. But I already bought cherry print socks from was it like Abercrombie or ASOS? I forget, somewhere. So I'm not getting that. All right, you guys, I think that's it. Oh my gosh, whew, I'm tired. The collection is so huge, ridiculously huge. It's bigger than Multicolor and the Cherry Blossom. So it doesn't make much sense why they made the cherries that large. I think Coach kind of beat Louis Vuitton to it. So it's kind of like, what else is new in some ways, because you know Coach really did a good job with their cherry collection. The pre-orders will probably open on May 15th and then the official launch date is May 22nd. I don't know how this will go, this third chapter of the Takashi Murakami release. The previous two have been kind of hot messes. There were ordering issues, Louis Vuitton taking people's money and keeping it over a month, almost like lending Louis Vuitton money, you know. We should be charging Louis Vuitton interest for it, for keeping our money. Essentially, it's like us loaning them money for month or two. That's not how it should be done, and that's not how it used to be done with these brands. I don't know where this is coming from, but anyway, that's another story for another day. So I don't know what a hot mess this would be. Hopefully this third chapter will go easier. I'm a little baffled by why this is the biggest collection instead of it being the Multicolor that's this big. Whatever, I think they anticipated the cherry thing to be, because it's all about cherries this year, you guys. Seriously, cherry print clothes are everywhere. Like I said, Abercrombie is releasing them, ASOS have them, like Zara has them. Cherries everywhere. Cherries are coming out of people's ears because it's so adorable and sexy. It's like very few things in life on a woman looks adorable and sexy, and that's one of them, the cherry print. I, for one, am obsessed with cherry print anything. Anyway, and it's not journal, trust me. It's adorable, but it's womanly, it's sexy also. Anyway, am I the only crazy person here? Let me know down in the comment section. What are you guys' thoughts on this third chapter of the Takashi Murakami release? Are you planning to buy anything? What is on your wish list? I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think of everything I shared with you about this? I kind of dissected each item and kind of shared pros and cons with you. Do you like it? And I did not, if I'm not mistaken, miss any item. I gave you the full lookbook, which usually isn't the case with videos that I've seen on YouTube. I gave you every piece from the lookbook. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Really helps me, you know, grow this community, get to 5,000 subscribers. Please help me out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and the other one. All right, you guys, I will see you in my next video.